So hello and welcome to my next chess video, playing against someone rated 1879. So let's see how the Smith-Morra Gambit is played here. Here, okay, bishop f4. I think go knight to d4 next. Okay, we have this setup against the Smith-Morra Gambit. This bishop f4 is from the Stockfish versus Sandpay game. Against exactly this setup, I think bishop d2 was played there. Okay, is d5 a threat? d5 takes, knight takes, knight takes. Yeah, probably is. Should probably lock this away. So now there is no d5. Okay, bishop here. Could capture the pawn now. And go queen c7. This might be an option. No, he doesn't. Okay, bishop here. Going bishop there, maybe. Attack his queen. Either queen c7 or bishop e7 are the moves I expect. Bishop here. Could go g4, then he jumps in there. He attacks his pawn currently. So I'm gonna defend it while creating a form pawn. Bishop here. Yeah, that's a nice move, of course. I should have considered this a little bit more. Okay, then I'm castling, going after yet another pawn. Knight here attacking the queen. Knight there, queen there. Okay, is there a way forward? Knight here, maybe challenging this knight. If he takes, I can take, attack the rook. And if he does nothing, I'll take here, attack the queen and play queen here next, attacking the rook. e5. e5 is a good move though. Yeah, I missed that. Okay, now I can resign. Only 5 points lost. Okay, I want to have a rematch against this dude. No. Get another one. Okay, let's maybe try for some... Depends what he does. Either Grünfeld or King's Indian. I'll try for a King's Indian this time. This time I'm really thinking more. g3. Now d5 takes. Probably d5 now. Knight takes e5, I go here and then c5. And then we transposed into a Grunfeld. Takes here. c5. Anyway. Just castles. Okay, knight here. He pushes d4. He could go there, then he goes there. Could go there. Exchange bishops. If he takes, I can always take there, but then he moves his rook here. Bishop e6 is an option. Also just e6. Probably e6 is better. And to fianchetto to this bishop after knight to c6. Could take there. And I'll take here, he goes there. Maybe slight advantage to white, but okay, he has a doubled isolated, not doubled isolated pawn, but the isolated c pawn and the isolated a pawn. Okay, he goes rook to here, playing my knight there. Defend this pawn, trying to go rook here and b6 next. d5 might be an option for him, but then I just take and play my knight to b6. Okay, then he takes there. d5 might be an option, although I can take there. Maybe, okay, he plays his bishop there, preventing me from going rook to here. Okay, this is a good move. I have to think about this now. Taking here. I have really hard time to develop my pieces. This bishop move was pretty strong. I could go there, attack 2 pawns. This is probably what I should do. Knight here could be played, then I just take. Play my bishop there, and then he takes here, and I play rook d8, still attacking 2 pawns. But then he can play his queen there. Probably I don't even take. Knight here. Knight takes. Bishop takes f6, maybe. And kick his bishop. Okay. Queen here. My first intention is to go there with the queen, to exchange queens, and take with the pawn to threaten this pawn. Then he maybe doubles, and then I have. Okay, I go here. He takes. I take with the pawn. He goes rook here to defend this one. I have really trouble to develop my pieces. No, I don't really want this. Could go here, he takes, and then I go there. Attack his queen. Then his bishop, maybe some pawn sacrifice, b6 or This I don't really like, because of knight here. It's really making a hard time for me to develop. This bishop is very strong on this diagonal. I think I should go for that. Get rid of his queen, post my knight there. But it seems as though that I lose this game as well. Very good from my opponent, very good play. Knight to here now, attacking his queen. This was my idea. Get rid of this bishop, this is my main goal here. Queen here, knight there, attacking his bishop. If he goes there, I go f6. Okay, he goes all the way back. Bishop here, he takes there. C4 is now the threat. So E4 to push me back maybe. Now this queen exchange maybe. Takes a take with the pawn, attack this, he goes E4. Still I have a lot of trouble. Developing. Queen here. Queen takes, knight takes. Yeah, I still want to do that. I think this one is a cheater because its play is really perfect, I think. What does this mean? Your account wasn't verified or something. I don't know. Going after the C4 square. But now knight to f6, probably going there. Yeah, but then now he goes knight here. Knight to e5. I can go here at least without any problems. Knight here. b5 is my idea. If he goes there with the bishop, I go here, but then he goes there. But I don't know if his knight comes out. Bishop here is very computerish if it works. Rook there, okay. B4. b5, I mean. Suspect bishop here, okay. Knight there. Taking his bishop, he could go there, I take. But then he comes out via this square. And that's awesome. But okay, if he jumps here, I can go there. Right? He has one check. Could get to my light square bishop. Though. Very interesting game though. Yeah, knight here seems to be a good move. Okay, bishop there. Don't want to snap this knight off. Okay, but if I go here, he forks me. Should probably snap this knight off. But then I open his bishop's diagonal. But he has a doubled pawn. Okay, that's not a big deal. Taking here. Taking off the rooks probably. And pushing a3 now. Okay, he has a doubled pawn. My knight can jump in here and come in there, so g4 might be an idea. e5. Okay, could go on the open file, but I'm going there. g4 now is what I expect. Rook here. Okay, that's not a problem. Knight there. That big of a deal, I mean. He would have tripled pawns. Knight jumping around, attacking this pawn right here. To go e3. And then I have to go back. Yeah, e3 is just yeah, e3 should be played here. Sadly, but I cannot play my knight there because his rook is covering this square. e3 check. And my knight is trapped. Okay, he goes king there. Bishop here. If he pushes, then I'm gonna take his rook. If he takes my rook, if he goes there now, going here. e3, now I can play this move, attacking his bishop. Bishop here. a3. a5. No. Okay. Missed the discover check. Okay, now I can resign. That's terrible. Good game from my opponent, but in the end I managed to somehow get something. So e4, e5. See what we get there against 1740, 1774. Arue. Knight here, let's see what he does. b5. Bishop there. All pretty standard. Could go c3. Pawn is still covered. Castling. I'm trying to go for a4, the anti-Marshall variation. Takes, takes. Bishop takes. I think I go bishop here now. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. This a4 is really interesting, this anti-Marshall. Never played against this before. Can't I not play the Marshall now? Takes, knight takes, knight takes. Let's try d4. d5. I mean. Going for a delayed Marshall gambit. The bishop here. And a4 inserted. If he takes here now, takes there, I'm threatening mate. So, okay, he goes d4 instantly. And not instantly, he was thinking about d4. Taking here. Cannot take there because I can take back with the knight. But he could have taken here, actually, when I would have some huge problems. Bishop here now. Bishop takes knight would have been a very good move previously. d4 was strong. Knight takes. Going after the bishop now. If he takes, I take his bishop. He takes, no. Okay, he goes back. Now I have a beautiful square on c4. There is no Greek gift because I can take the knight with the bishop. Queen here. Well, that's crude. It's crude. I have to play g6 now. But it's, I think, not a big deal. Also, it's not that big of a deal to give up the dark square. I wouldn't say. At least this one is not a cheater because he missed something in the beginning. Knight here. Okay, queen there. Threatening some checkmate myself now on g2. Queen here. Bishop there is a threat. And here, so I'm gonna take this. Prevent any bishop move to that square. Planning to plant my knight on this square. Also, there is no bishop here. Rook there, f5. f5, f4, yeah, f5. Not allow his bishop to go there. My rook still covering this square. Knight here could be played, also pawn there. If I go pawn here, he goes there, I take, he takes, I take, and I'm up a bishop. So that's clearly nice. Queen here, check. If I go here, he has nothing, I suppose. See, if he ever plays g4, I'm sacrificing the rook, of course. Get this fork in on f3. G4 would fail to do queen h1 mate. But I now gave him the option of taking there. Planting everything. If I go there, he could have taken here as well. So he's definitely not a cheater. Okay, I'm going there now, back. He could have taken the knight also. I'm missing so much stuff in that game. This is a terrible game, this one. If he takes, I take the rook. If he doesn't, I take here, give a check right there. Should be alright. If he takes here, I take his knight, defend this pawn over there. I also get the pawn here. saw this tactic, which was nice, but it was not a good game. Missed too much stuff. Okay, but still my first victory of this session. D3, okay, what should I play against those kind of stuff? For bishop E3, D6, F5. Okay, C4, C5, F4, C5, stonewall attack. Should I solve the tension in the center? Bishop here, pawn there, knight here, bishop there. Taking here now. Rook to the semi-open file. Shouldn't be that terrible. G5, G5 knight here, threatening this knight, then he plays this one here, to play F6 then he comes in with a check, going here now. G4. Wow, how should I counter this? Knight here. Taking the knight, preparing G4, G5 myself. The king will stay in the center. Queen here. G5 just takes, H5. Taking here, he takes, threatens this pawn over there. Sadly, but my bishop is not protected, otherwise I could double check him and play the move D4. Going here now, defending my bishop, that I can check over there. Taking his knight. Coming up next, okay, he goes here. Gonna take with the queen. F5. Go here now. If he takes, I can go here and have a check. If he pushes, I just take it. It's not a real problem. Stonewall attack 1738. If he takes, he's lost. And I check him right there. Then I play my knight here. And then this is lost. After he takes, I give a check, then it's lost. If he doesn't take, I'll fork him. Queen here. Okay, he wants me to castle clearly, but I am not interested in castling. Yeah, but e5 also seems wrong. Takes bishop here, he takes, I give a check. He does the rook in front. Could go knight here, attack his bishop. Then he just moves it back, and what have I achieved? Not that much. Jump in here, takes. If he takes it though, then I could achieve something, so I'm gonna try this. If he takes here, then I take here. It's not about the pawn, it's clearly not about the pawn. Queen takes, check, no. Bishop takes. If I go here, bishop check. And not sure if this works. Rook here. Now I can play this one. But now I have to calculate. Pawn here blocks with the queen, let's say. Could also go here, attack his bishop, and then fork him. This is probably what I should do. Just push the pawn. Doesn't really do something if he... Yeah, well, he could block them. He could give back the piece, yeah. Yeah, of course he can. But if he takes with the knight, I take his rook. He has to take with the knight, and then I play this move. Okay, his knight is defending h2 then. If he takes with the knight, I just take back. And he plays his bishop there. No, he has to take with the bishop. Okay, he plays... This allows me to win material, doesn't it? Taking there. He takes there, I go here. Well, then he takes there. Okay, I go the simple way. caring about this move. Now my rook can enter the game. Okay, queen there. Wanna exchange queens now. Still wanna exchange queens. I'm up the exchange. Bishop here. G5, he takes, I go here. He takes there, I take there, so wait, G5. Takes with the bishop, I go there. Have to think about that. Bishop here. What about just H5 to activate the rook this way? Probably pushes. At least I will push. It's very hard to win this though, because my rook is not in the game. 3 minutes. If I push here, he... No. This would imprison myself. Okay, I'm going here now. There is no useful check. Can give me. Okay, now I bring my rook into the game. Probably to here. Okay, 2 minutes 23. 2 minutes 23. Now I'm pushing this. He can give a check. I don't really care. Okay, he takes. I take, of course. Bishop here. Okay, he threatens this one. So I have to do something against this. Going here or going there? Probably going... Oh no, this knight is really terrible. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice the rook. Think... to get at least something. This pawn is covered. I have 2, 4, 5 versus 4 pawns. Bishop versus knight. King here if I go there. So check right here. So I'm approaching my pawn. He has no checks. But he can invade now. Okay, bishop here. Taking his rook. And now there is no pawn left. Okay, I'm trying to go for the rook exchange. If he does this, I might have still have some winning chances. But I have to play fast because my time is ticking. This knight is really good. Okay, knight here. Going there now, attacking his pawn. Have to take care of some forks. B3. Okay, pawn there. Don't control his knight. It's a terrible thing. Threatening there. So I go here. Or should I let him take this pawn? No. Take this pawn. I should have won this. Lost it on time. Yeah, because my internet was really slow. Okay, e4 now. d6. Okay, we have some perk defense on the board. Okay, bishop here. Trying to attack him as soon as possible. Bishop there. f3. There are no stupid tricks. h4. h5 maybe coming. No, before h5, g5. c5. He wants to open up lines. Takes. This is not the doctor ordered. Could go e5. He takes, I take. He takes there though. But I can let him take this. g4. He can take there if he wants to. Not care at all. Knight here. He can take on b2. I'm going all in this game. Knight here in between move, attacking his queen. Also defending on b2. Let's see where he goes. Bishop here still attacking his queen. Where is easy going? b4. attacking his queen. Pawn here. Okay, this is probably not what I should do. But h5. Just gonna attack him. d4. He takes, I take there, he takes there, I take there. This might be okay for me. Queen here check, it's just a check. Bishop here check doesn't work. Queen here check. Bishop here doesn't work because of bishop there. Okay, now I have this bishop check. Which is awesome. H3. Knight there. No. Rook there most probably, or bishop here. Bishop here. Looks interesting. Rook here looks also interesting. Knight here doesn't look interesting because it can take there. Queen here. Trying to go after this pawn. If he goes queen there, I go here. If he goes there, I don't really care. I go just rook here, attacking his queen. And then going there. Okay, bishop check. Bishop. Let's see what he does. Rook here. Okay, now I'm going there. No, no, no. Still the same thing. Still the same thing. The pawn is hanging, but I can go queen, rook there, attacking his queen. Queen all the way back. Okay, I have a deep plan. Covering this square, also this diagonal. The king is now pretty safe. Also pinning his knight. If he goes there, I go bishop here. If he takes, I take with a check. And then he could exchange queens probably. 2, 4, 5 versus 5 pawns. 2 pieces each. Well, the end game is not bad for me. Bad thing is my knight is not developed yet. If I go here, he goes there, I go here. Takes my knight, I take here. He takes. And finally he... Don't wanna develop my knight there. First I go out of the way, but where to put the rook? Could also push the knight, but then he just jumps into e5. This is what I really don't like. Okay, his position is good, I have to say. And here I could be crude and take there. Has he got a check? No. Oh no, the pawn is defended, but I can go here. Don't have a clear plan what this move does, but if he goes knight here, I just go there. Keep an eye on this diagonal. But then I have really hard time to develop my pieces. Okay, I should stay on this diagonal. Defend my pawns. Knight here, what is this? Just take it. No problem whatsoever. Oh, he takes a rook, I suppose. Okay, this game is over. Oh, mate, even. Look at that. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.